So starting with our warm-up, using your right leg, you have Battement tendu to the front, closes in, demi-plie and stretch. Battement tendu to the side. Now really think about your placement. Don't allow your hips to open out when you're taking your Battement tendu to the side. Stretch, Battement tendu to the back, in you come, demi-plie, stretch, and then you're going to take a slow rise and then lower, back down. Then we reverse it, so you keep using the same leg, tendu to the back, closing in, demi-plie and stretch. Tendu to the side, in, demi-plie, stretch. To the front, make sure the leg is crossing over, close, demi-plie, stretch. Again, take your rise and then lower, back down. So using the same leg and arm, you're going to take a port de bras, goes all the way over. You recover, take a demi-plie, so you're transferring the weight, tendu, close. Then you go again, so you're using the same leg, same arm, recover, transfer the weight, think about where your weight is, and then you close. Using the right leg to the front, then on the fondu to the back, same to the side. Now be really careful here that you don't open out the hips, and closing in, finishing with a demi-plie and stretch. Then you start the whole thing again. So tendu to the front, close, take a plie, stretch. To the side, close, plie, stretch. To the back, close, plie, stretch, take your rise, lower down. Then you reverse using the same leg, plie, stretch. To the side. When you're just marking it, make sure you're thinking about where your hips should be, where your weight should be, take your rise, lower down. Then we have our port de bras. So we're going over the top, recover, transfer the weight, stretch the foot, close. Then again, so you get to practice it twice. Through, in, and close. Going to the front, closes in, to the back, closes in, to the side, closes in, take your demi-plie, stretch. Tendu devant, rush, plie. To the back. Take your rise. Now using the same leg, back, So we are sideways to the bar for your plies. It is really important for your plies that you really think about maintaining the posture. So you need to lift up in the front of the stomach and don't allow the bottom to stick out when you are practicing your demi-plies. This exercise has quite a lot of transfer of weight, so really think about where your weight is. Remember, it needs to be over the balls of your feet. So we start in the first position with our arm in bras bar. So we have 2 demi-plies. The first one with a port de bras and stretch, demi-plie and stretch into our grand plie, lifting up in the front of our stomachs, through and stretch. We're going to take our port de bras, so we're just going forwards, the head comes down, rolling up through the back. From here, take a battement tendu to the side. You're going to transfer the weight onto your supporting leg, transfer the weight back, and then from here, you move the weight into the middle of both of your legs. As you lower the heel, bring the arm down to bras bar. Then we start again. So we have demi-plie, stretch, demi-plie, stretch. Into your grand plie, all the way down through the first position and stretch. You have a side port de bras, so looking at your hand, all the way over. Keep lifting up in your tummy, open through. Again, transfer the weight, plie, transfer the weight, plie, transfer the weight. As you close the leg, you'll bring your arm down to bras bar. Here we have our 2 demi-plies. Again, thinking about lifting up in our stomach to maintain the correct posture. Through and stretch. Forward port de bras in the 5th position, which is slightly harder, comes all the way up. From here, take your battement tendu to the front. Now you're going to transfer the weight onto the front leg. You really need to lift up here in your tummy, transfer the weight back, battement tendu, and as you close, bring your arm down to the bras bar. Then just to finish, you're going to take a rise, and then from here you need to take the weight onto the supporting leg for a little balance in the coup de pied. Just keep your arm in bras bar. Demi-plie. Grand plie, keeping your shoulders on top of your hips. Forward port de bras, over position. So starting in the fifth with my arm in bra bar. On the introduction, take the arm through first and open to second. So you're going to take a Battement tendu to the front. So we're going out to the front, closing in. Now make sure in all of your tendus you're keeping your lift in the front of your stomach so you don't disturb your posture. So that's 2 Battement tendus to the front. From here, you're going to transfer the weight onto your supporting leg into the cul de pied. Now from here, you extend it back out to the tendu devant, and then you close into fifth. Now be careful that you don't transfer the weight with your foot, so keep the weight on the supporting leg, and then as you close back into fifth, that's when the weight transfers onto both of your legs. Then you repeat to the side, so you have tendu to the side, closes in, to the side, closes in, cul de pied, keep the weight, and in to the fifth. To the back, closing in, to the back, closing in, cul de pied, transfer. Now this is where you're likely to lose your posture, so really lift up in the front of your stomach, closing into fifth. From here, you're going to bring the arm down, and the leg is going to come all the way up to the retire position, and closing in, all the way up to the retire position, and closing behind. Then you repeat. So you have 2 tendus to the back, cul de pied, out you go, and close into fifth. Same thing to the side. So you'll see it's the same pattern, just in reverse. To the front, cul de pied, out you go, and close. The arm comes all the way down and through, and at the very end, keep the leg in the retire for a little balance. sideways to the bar. Make sure, because the leg is moving quickly, it doesn't disturb your posture, especially when you're working to the side and the back. Remember, for battement glisses, you are coming just off the floor, but it's still important that you go through the battement tendu every time you do your glisse. So we're starting in first position, and we're going to take our arm through first and open to second. So you have one battement glisse to the front, and it closes back into first. You have one battement glisse to the side and close. One to the back, then a demi-plie with the port de bras. From here, you have a battement glisse to the front in the fifth position. So it crosses and hold. You cross and hold, you cross and hold, and then you have an extra one to get you back to the first position and in. And then we start in the reverse. So you have one to the back in the first position, one to the side, one to the front, demi-plie and stretch. To the fifth and hold, to the fifth and hold, to the fifth and hold, back to the first and finish. And in, and in, and in, demi-plie, and fit, keep lifting up in your stomach, one more to the side, reverse, and in, demi-plie, fit, fit. One more to the side, start to the back. So for your rond de jambe, we're going to face the bar from first position. So you're going to take 2 counts to brush to the front and then close back in. Take the leg to the back and then close back in. Then you take the same leg to the side, stretching your underneath leg. Make sure your weight is over your supporting leg. Then you're going to transfer the weight. Tendu, transfer the weight. Tendu. From here, we're going to take our rond de jambe en dehors, which means it's going to go away from the supporting leg, comes through the first position to the front and finishes at the side, and then you go again to the back, all the way through, finishes at the side and closes in. Continue using the same leg. So we're brushing to the back, we close back in, to the front, we close back in, to the side, stretch the knee, transfer the weight, transfer the weight. Rond de jambe en dedans, so we're going towards the supporting leg, through, to the back, and round, to the front, in you come, to the back, and from here you close. Then you repeat with the other leg. So you take the one to the front, closes in, to the back, closes in, to the side, stretch the supporting knee, over you go, and over you go. Slow rond de jambe, through, slow rond de jambe, through. Going to the back, closes in. Thinking about where your hips are, making sure that they're nice and square. Stretch the underneath knee. It's a little bit slower than this. Through and stretch. En dedans. Through you go. To the side. Through. To the side. And then you close. Using the other leg, we have 3 rond de jambe en dehors. It's a little bit quicker, so So we're going in one count. 1, 2, 3, finishes in first. Goes 1, 2, 3, finishes in first. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, finishes in first. On to done. 1, 2, 3, into first. Now you're going to pick up the right leg and it's going to come to the coup de pied devant. From here you take it to the side, to the back, and then you go to the floor, stretch your underneath leg and close back into first. Changing legs. So you peel the foot to the coup de pied devant. Goes through the side, you extend to the back, making sure both sides of your hips are nice and even. Stretch the underneath leg and close into first. Again, coming across. Out you go. Now this time you're going to take it just off the floor. Stretch the underneath leg, battement tendu and close. Last one, coup de pied. Make sure you're keeping your hips nice and square. Out you go. You need to stretch your underneath leg, make sure your weight is on your supporting leg. Battement tendu and closes back into first. Arms come down. Brushing to the front. Lifting up the front of your stomach. To the side. Transfer the weight. Rond de jambe. Back. First. Keep both sides of your hips nice and even. And to the back. To the side. Down, up. one exercise. So for your Battement Frappe, you are going to start with a flexed foot and your heel is just above your ankle bone. From here, you're going to strike the floor with your foot as far away from the other foot as possible, and then it comes back in. And each time the leg comes back in, you want to make sure you're really finding your turnout and not allowing the knee to face to the front. So starting with the Battement Frappe, take your arm to the first, open with the leg and bring the foot in to the position here. 3 frappes to the front, so we have out, in, lots of energy, and then 1 to the side, to the back, in, in, back, in, 1 to the side. Now we change to the petit battement. This is with a pointed foot, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep the turnout, 11, 12. From here you're going to extend out to the side, close up on the 3/4 point, and then release the back leg to start again. So we have frappe in, 2, 3, to the side, to the front, 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 to the side. From here, petit battement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Extend to the side, draw up, turning out both legs to lower down into the 5th position. We are now going to have a look at the Degages. Don't worry too much about the height of the leg, but think about the length of the leg, especially behind the knees. So you're going to start in the 5th position, and you're going to bring the front leg up to the retire position, which is just underneath the knee. Lifting up in the front of the stomach, and don't let this hip come up. Try and keep your hips nice and even, and then we lower back down. Second time comes all the way up, and then we lower back down. The third time, we now continue with the développé, extending the leg to the front. Battement tendu lowers down. We have a petit développé to the side, and we close into the 5th position. We're going all the way up, and then lower back down. Again, all the way up, and then lower back down. Third time, I'm still lifting up in the front of my stomach, thinking about my weight placement on my supporting leg, Battement tendu, close, petit développé to the side, and close into 5th. We now take the port de bras, so we're going forwards, all the way down, coming all the way up, take a Battement tendu to the side, and close the leg behind. Port de bras again, through, all the way down, recover, take a Battement tendu to the side, and closing into 5th. From here, take a petit développé to the front, You're then going to step up into the fifth position, holding to balance, open the arm and lower back down. Front leg, lift, and down. Be careful of your posture. Third time has the développé. And out. And lowers back down, petit développé. Close. Lift. And down. You come again. This is a nice little rises and releves exercise that you can do just to finish the bar. So you're going to start in the first position. It is really, really important that you think about lifting up in the front of your stomach on both the rises and the releves. The releves are quite quick, so it's important that when you come down from the releve, you don't stick your bottom out. So really lift up in the front of the stomach throughout the whole of the exercise. So starting in the first position, you have 2 counts to take your demi-plie. So we're doing 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, rise 5, 6, and then lowering with resistance 7, 8. Then you go again, 2, stretch 3, 4, rise 5, 6, lower 7, 8. From here you have your releve. So we're going and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 times, 2, 3, 4. From here you lower down with straight legs, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you start again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift 5, 6, down 7, 8. Lifting up the tummy, pulling up behind your knees. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right at the end you're going to take your hands off the bar to finish in first. Demi-plie, 1, 2. Rise. Again, lifting up your tummy. And 1. Hold. Lower down with straight legs. One more time. Plie. Lift. Plie. Lift. And 1. Take the hands off.
Thank you for watching. I will be sharing my new video for you next Thursday morning. Please do comment below if you have any thoughts or questions, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have found this video useful. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then you can subscribe by clicking the icon below. The full-length videos can be found at my website, tipsonballettechnique.com. You can also choose your next video by clicking from the selection here. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.